No chance left. Chelsy Davy rejects Haz's beg to rekindle their love by dumping Meg after MGN case. Chelsy dodged the mother of all bullets. I can't believe he basically declared that she was the one that got away with court papers. How is Meghan Markle okay with that? How are the Sugars okay with that? He didn't even say it contributed to the breakup or walk it back somehow. And to think he feels that way and invited Chelsy to his wedding? Was he trying to do a see what you could have won on her? That's sick. The duo has got to be unofficially separated by this point. The more I read about this, especially with the pictures of him lighting up with Chelsy, the more it gives me vintage Charles and Camilla vibes. Weird to think he dated Chelsy for longer than he and Meghan Markle have been married, makes you realize how fast Meghan Markle has worked all this. One of the weirdest aspects of Harry and Meghan's relationship is that she barely lived in the UK before getting engaged. When I did a deep dive on a timeline a while ago, I found a People article that mentioned she moved in maybe in late September/mid-October. They got engaged in November. That is barely any time, and as you mention, most of their relationship was basically hooking up every 2 weeks, not actually living together or getting to know one another. People still give William and Catherine shit for taking so long before they got married, but considering how big the role was for her and that life, it seems pretty wise to make sure you really truly get on with someone and love them and can handle the attention before ushering them down the aisle. Harry did none of this and Meghan convinced him she could, and well, we found out how untrue that was. I've never understood why the press hasn't asked why Meghan didn't live in the UK longer to prepare herself for what life was really going to be like as a member of the royal family. Not that I think that would have changed the outcome that much, but it is telling that this gets glossed over. I truly feel like the marriage is over in every way but legally. They aren't even keeping up the facade of the once-in-a-lifetime love story between Salt and Pepper anymore. She's out and about with Marcus again, and he's lamenting about the loss of Chelsy in court. It was always clear she was the one who got away, but come on. I can't imagine Chelsy and her husband being happy about the lawsuit. She didn't like the media attention when she was with Harry. Now that she is married and has a child, I imagine she likes it even less. She has moved on with her life. Harry is unhappy and is probably wishing he could turn the clock back. Previously, Prince Harry has claimed that alleged press intrusions into his personal life are behind his breakup with Chelsy Davy. In his witness statement, Prince Harry claimed through his lawyers that repeated harassment caused great challenges in his relationship with Ms. Davy, which led to her deciding royal life was not for her. Harry said alleged unlawful activities caused a great deal of distress and presented very real safety concerns, not only for me but for everyone around me. He added that the press created an enormous amount of paranoia in his future relationships. Every time he was in a relationship, or even an alleged relationship, that person's entire family and often their friends were dragged into the mess and were the subject of unlawful activity on the part of MGN, his lawyers claimed. Harry also claimed journalists booked into the same hotel in Mozambique, where he and Ms. Davy, who was born Zimbabwe, were trying to enjoy some peace and quiet. Ms. Davy's voicemails were allegedly collected between 2007 and 2009, according to the mobile phone data collection that will be utilized in the trial. His attorneys assert that Nick Buckley, the then editor-in-chief of the Sunday Mirror, had Prince Harry's cell phone number stored on a portable device. For the first time in modern history, a senior royal will testify in a high court during Prince Harry's anticipated court appearance. Between 2004 and 2010, Ms. Davy and Prince Harry had a 6-year on and off relationship. While Ms. Davy was attending university in South Africa and Harry was undergoing training with the British Royal Army, the pair mostly maintained a long-distance romance. no chance left. Chelsy Davy rejects Haz's beg to rekindle their love by dumping Meg after MGN case. Chelsy dodged the mother of all bullets. I can't believe he basically declared that she was the one that got away with court papers. How is Meghan Markle okay with that? How are the Sugars okay with that? He didn't even say it contributed to the breakup or walk it back somehow. And to think he feels that way and invited Chelsy to his wedding? Was he trying to do a